Hello people, welcome to another episode of Project GSXR Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. When we last left, we were working on the dents from the road damage Joe got from the booger-eating lady. Since then he's gone to Suey Cycle here in Sacramento and got a discounted visor at $50. Normally they're $150, but because it was in the used rack and it's not used, he got it cheaper. He also got this carbon fiber mirror, similar to the one he had before. And it was also marked down to $22. It won't come in on this, but, you know, it's $22. And in America, that's cheap. So hopefully it'll line up where he needs it to, otherwise it's going to look awful funny.
Oh well. We said it should look 43 degrees.
We got to remount his master cylinder, throw some stuff on, put his visor on, fix the halo, and bolt all this junk up. So yeah.
All that stuff gets bolted up, and then we'll just keep sliding the halo in and bending it out until it fits where it's supposed to.
Yeah.
I thought it was in the movie.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. And the guy was all putting the skateboard wheels on. And so, yeah, we're going to be gleaming the cube, man. Who was that? That was like River Phoenix or something.
Dated. So Joe's out here sanding down the paint and such. He's got some color match junk that when you spray it over it looks kind of cool, so you need to get some wet sandpaper.
Rolling it in the goddamn mud.
I'm rolling it in the mud. There he goes being a nice guy again.
That's not mine, huh?
No, it's not mud. What is this? This is a dick. This is your dick when it's your brother. Joe's doing some wet sanding with some 220 grit and some 600. Using the 220 to bust down these rock chips and pits and scratches from the fall. And some of the scratches I put in it from the 80 grit, shaping out some of the scratches that were laid in from the asphalt. Alright, so for this top part that's broke out, the piece is gone. It was just so hammered, and there's actually like cracks all the way around it and junk. They put some Gorilla Glue on it thinking that would hold it, and it's totally not. I'm going to prep the area with some 80 grit. I'm going to scratch the hell out of it, and that gives the fiberglass grooves and stuff to go down into. Over this, what I'm going to do is take a piece of this black tape and put it on the inside so it doesn't just like drip down inside there. You get what I'm saying? You can even use a piece of paper or something. I'm going to use this high heat tape, that way when he's got his high beams on, it doesn't burn it out. It looks like they dropped it, or this was a piece that they picked up somewhere. I don't know, but it actually broke the inside of that little shiny piece. Okay, so I got the surface area prepped and sanded. Joe came out because the tape thing wasn't working and made a suggestion using some of this drywall mud tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a layer of the glass clear back into here, and then lay this over it into the fiberglass, then go over the top of it so it doesn't drop down in there. And this will actually make it stronger. Fibers in fiberglass, imagine that. So here we go. Okay, so there's the done deal. You can see some of the sheetrock tape through there. It's got to be trimmed off when it's dry, but all the big holes he had in there are filled up now, and it's kind of contoured and nice. Takes a little while to set up. He had a bunch of cracks, so it takes some work, but you can get it done. Carve some of that out. And Joe also had a low spot paint chip in there where he primed in a couple little spots. So what he did is took a razor blade and then dipped it in the fiberglass and then screeded it across. That's the best way to fill it up. And then he's got just some minute sanding to do. and then he can primer that and then spray his paint over it just for some spot fills. But he's got everything all prepped and ready to shoot the paint over it, so yay. I'm going to sand some of this off for him on this so it doesn't look so crappy, and we'll show you that. The Joe was splashing on some primer. Looks like he missed some body work up there on top.
Yeah, I know.
A little more sanding to do.
It's hard to see it when it's black.
Yeah, that's the light of doom. I'm over here sanding on the light, cleaning it up, rounding it off, yada yada. Maybe squirt it with some black paint or something, I don't know. We'll see. See, frog tape in action there, baby. Look at that nice clean line. No feathers, no nothing. Gotta like frog tape. This is his new blue. It's a little brighter than the old. He's gonna kind of feather it in there and junk. I gotta there's a hole in this right here. And then after that it's done. And just, here, Devil Boy, this is for you. It's beef, okay? We fixed it right. Joe's starting to assemble some stuff. I think he's out of paint too. Damn it. It's always like that. It's a pretty close match though.
No, it isn't.
Not at all. I was just trying to make you feel better.
Sure.
But as far as it being all scarred up, it looks a little bit better than scarred until we paint it again. Yeah?
Yeah, emerald green.
Emerald green, I think is what he's saying. It'll almost look like my bike.
No.
I was telling him to use a light and dark primer thing on top of this, and maybe it'll change the paint color. I might even do that to this. We're gonna have a bike paint off. How about that? We'll try to do it at the same time. That'll be good. Guns running. I'm about to start painting this. I filled in the last pits with the fiberglass of doom. Even did that on the said master cylinder. I can show you that after it dries. Everything's kind of wet and sticky right now, so we gotta kind of wait. But we are gonna reassemble it today because Joe has to ride it tomorrow. And I can't make this too long because YouTube still won't let me upload more than 15 minutes of film. Why do you do that to me, YouTube? Seriously. Everybody else can upload like an hour, and you give me 15 minutes? What's up? Joe's buttoning up the visor. I got the light painted where the body work was done. We'll bang on it later and prove to you that it's tough. The underside of the master cylinder is all smoothed out, so we'll bolt it on and bolt the rest of it on and be done. You can go to work. Yay! Out the buzzer! The light is in. Gotta make some connections, but these little mount points that we had fiberglass in are holding, and up here is holding, so it's good. It's not all, it was all rattling and shaking before. Kind of just buzzed around inside his cowl, so that's at least fixed.
Cow.
So we got the bike back together, despite that this new visor has this double bump in it, and it kind of changed some geometry, but we even managed to get his aftermarket light or mirror on there. It wasn't easy. You had to drill some stuff out. All this little mounting stuff keeps peeling up, so I'll have to fix that. He's going to pull his plugs, and then probably rant and rave a little bit. It's running. It's got the choke on, letting it warm up. successful. So there you have it, people. Joe said that it couldn't be done in a day, but we did it anyway.
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. His bike's running for the work week ahead. So until the next episode of the paint wars between the Bethel brothers. Bethel brothers face Bethel brothers in the paint wars of painting their motorcycles. Woo! Can't wait. Thanks for tuning in and watching Bethel Brothers Hot Rod. Peace out, babies.